Sometimes it's really hard to read the signs in the America's Cup, and the Prada Cup was no different. Since the America's Cup World Series, Emirates Team UK had recovered from a bad place and had come back fighting. Luna Rossa had said little and shown nothing, but the round robin had offered some guidance as to what lay ahead. At least that's what we thought. Ineos had taken 4 straight wins. They'd hammered Luna Rossa. They were clearly ahead, or so it appeared. But the final race delivered 9 lead changes. So if this pair met again, the racing would surely be close.
I think it's going to be a fantastic fight.
For sure, we are the underdog. We went through the semi-final. This guy, they went straight to the final, so they are the guy to beat.
For whatever reason, whenever we race against one another, it normally ends up being pretty exciting. So I'm looking forward to it.
So when the pair faced each other in the final, we thought we knew what to expect. And then came the first race. Light winds were always a risk for Ineos, and in the pre-start the nightmare became real for the British. They recovered, but Luna Rossa were up and away. After 23 minutes of racing, they delivered their first win. The second race delivered another Italian victory, despite a better start from the British. Day 2 saw Luna Rossa continue to dominate the racing. Ineos was struggling, getting greedy at the start and paying the price. They were pushing hard, but tripped up once again in the second race of the day. Luna Rossa were running away with the series, leading 4-0.
Very happy with the lads on the handles today.
At this level, you can't afford to make any mistakes, and we made too many. So we've got to go away and regroup and really get our act together for Wednesday and come out swinging.
Except a COVID scare postponed the racing. The British were going to have to wait for their comeback. By the following weekend, the pressure had built, the action had got close, penalties started to appear, but the result stayed the same. Luna Rossa were now 5-0 ahead. Surely we now knew where the final was heading. Wrong. Race 6 and another close start, but this one was different. Ineos were in charge. And with each leg they stretched ahead until Luna Rossa came back on the charge. It was close, but the British held their nerve to take their first win. So had the tide turned? The answer came quickly. Once, then twice, Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli delivered 2 wins once again. They were fast.
Fantastico! Fantastico! È bellissimo! È bellissimo!
They were fast and had another gear in their gearbox. They had won 7 of their 8 races to take the Prada Cup.
So I just said to the guy, at least let's enjoy the next 4 or 5 hours, because tomorrow we need to think about the other guy, which is going to be tough.
But the other guys had been watching them. Emirates Team New Zealand had kept a close eye on every move, practicing on the same course outside of the racing, analysing the Italian performance. In the meantime, all that mattered at this point was that after 21 years, history had repeated itself. Luna Rossa had returned in their quest to win the America's Cup, here in Auckland, where their campaign had started. On the 6th of March, they'd start that challenge again and take on Emirates Team New Zealand.